Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Poorvika's Knowledge Cafe. If you are visiting my channel for the first time, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. So today I am going to share you all the story of two gentlemen of Verona. You all will be knowing that uh, in your eye point of view, in your viewpoint of in your eye viewpoint, that gentlemen are very good in their appearance. They wear good outfits. So gentlemen are like this. But in this story, the author A.J. Cronin depicts that two poor children are the two gentlemen of Verona. So let me start the story. The narrator A.J. Cronin depicts two children in contribution to her sister, attitude towards contribution of her sister. When the narrator and his companion was passing through the outskirts of Verona, the two boys were selling wild strawberries and scarlet berries in the wicker basket. The narrator offered to buy, but his driver, Luigi, shrugged his shoulders in the way of disapproval. However, they got the largest basket from them, as they were having earnest eyes. Earnest eyes is innocent eyes. Niccolo was 13 years old and Jacopo was 12 years old. Niccolo was quite serious child and Jacopo was quite enthusiastic boy. Then, the next day, the narrator saw them in the streets of Verona, polishing the shoes of the customers. Then, the narrator asked Niccolo, I thought you were selling fruits to earn your living, but you are doing many things too. Sorry. But the narrator asked, even you are polishing the shoes today. Then Jacopo answered in an enthusiastic way, telling that we do many things, sir. So he mentions those two boys hawks the newspaper, sells the fruits, polish the shoes, run errands, and they do all the jobs which are suitable for them. Oh, the narrator was very happy by seeing these two children, because the age of 12 and 13 are the age of enjoyment, the age of childhood, the age of education. But these two children are working hard for some cause. The narrator asked, "You are working so hard, and you are not spending on your clothes as well as on your food." They were wearing untidy clothes and they were having just black bread and figs. That black bread, in the sense it is a roasted bread, and the figs, a dry fruit. Then the narrator asked, "Do you have some plans to move to America?" Then they replied, "No, we have other plans, sir." Then moving on, after even they were helpful for the narrator too when they were in the city of Verona. Like they were bringing them opera tickets, American cigarettes, and they were telling the name of the good restaurant which is famous in pasta, that is ravioli. Then the narrator asked, "I am leaving next week. Do you want me to help in any way, because you were being so helpful for us?" So Niccolo said, just he was a serious person, so he told that no, don't want any help. Then Jacopo said, "Sir, could you please take us to Polita, which is 30 kilometers away from here?" Before we were hiring a bicycle and moving from here to Polita. So the narrator was happy, because he wanted to help them in some way. So however, his driver was out of station, and the narrator had already told the driver to take the rest. The narrator himself drive them. So they reached the place. The narrator thought it would be a small hut or a house, but it was a big red roof villa which was very beautiful. Then these two boys just went to the villa. Before going to the villa, they told the narrator that you just have a cafe in you just have some coffee or tea in the cafe nearby. Meanwhile, we'll just come within an hour. The narrator was still having a doubt because they were from poor background, and how will they have such a big home? They were having a doubt. The narrator was having a doubt. Then the narrator just went inside the villa. A fair lady who was a trained nurse just opened the door. Then the nurse asked, "Whom do you want?" The narrator replied that, "I just bought two boys." Then the nurse called him inside the villa, and then she showed the ward of Lucia, and the narrator saw that they were that Niccolo and Jacopo was chattering with their sister Lucia. Lucia was a fair girl. Even those three members had a similar appearance, and he assumed it to be her sister. Then the nurse was just moving down the steps. Then the narrator called the nurse and asked, "What is the story of these two boys? Because I have been seeing them working hard from morning till night in the 12 in the night." So the nurse just told the story that their father was a widower who was a singer at La Sala, and her sister Lucia was also being trained as a sister. Lucia was also being trained to be a singer. So then a sudden attack by Germans was done in the Verona. Germans fought against Verona, and Verona was occupied and German for 3 years. And then these two boys, Niccolo and Jacopo, were being so much helpful in getting freedom for the country. They were passing the messages in the shoes and other things, going from one hill to other hill. They were knowing all about the routes, because they were small children, and the Germans wouldn't think that they are passing the messages. So this was the story. Then after the 1 year, after 3 years completed, they fought against them. They came to the sister, and the sister was not able to move her body in and around. So she was affected by tuberculosis. Then they took her to the hospital. Villa was being converted into a hospital. It was flourished. It was a very beautiful villa. Then Niccolo and Jacopo requested the hospital people to get her sister admitted, and they made sure that every week there is a regular payment of consultation or the maintenance charge of her sister. Maintenance charge of her sister. So they are regularly paying the money, and she told that you as a narrator, the narrator already knew how much hard they were working to earn for their sister. The narrator was very happy, and he came out by knowing all these things. By knowing all these things, he came out from the villa and sat in the car. Niccolo and Jacopo also came after chattering with their sister. Jacopo and Niccolo was just relieved, had a self-satisfaction that their sister is getting well, and she's being recovered day by day. So this story tells us that a gentleman, a good appearance and a good outfit can't judge a man. So it tells that don't judge a book by its cover. This story is being a moral value for many people, many youngsters. I would suggest that please don't judge a person by their color, appearance and their outfits. Just judge them by their soul and heart, because everyone can't be the same. everyone are different, everyone have different talents, but everyone should make sure that we should make sure that we shall utilize our talents in exposing us. Life is not just finding ourselves, life is creating ourselves. So we should have a passion of something and bring a change in ourselves. So I thank everyone for watching my video. A day without a laugh is a day wasted. So always keep smiling. Thank you for watching my video. If you found my video informative, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.